Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. Going to do something weird here. I'm going to drink some Irish moss. I mean, technically Jamaican style Irish moss. This was in the store and I just thought it's sea moss flavored drink. Vanilla flavored as well. I guess this is like a, I don't know, like a milk or something? What the heck is this? The ingredients are pretty lengthy. We got water, sugar, non-dairy creamer, corn syrup, solids, coconut oil. So like it's a combination of things, including, in fact, it's definitely on the list of ingredients here. Yeah, you see toward the bottom there. Modified cornstarch, Irish moss, seaweed, salt, spice, artificial, vanilla flavor. It's a seaweed? This Irish moss? I don't know. It says to serve chilled. Now I've given the can a little bit of a chill. And I guess I'll throw some ice in there as well. But let's crack this guy open and drink us some Irish moss. It looks like a weird, I don't know if it's going to come out in the camera, but it's a very light, almost like really, really milky coffee flavor or color. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. I was expecting to pull the whole thing off. Well, yeah, it's got that kind of a color. All right, let's pour some out. Ew, what the heck? Why is that not coming out? That is super viscous. Is this gone bad? I mean, I just bought this. What the heck? Does it have a best before date? I mean, there is a best before date there, but it says June of 2024. We're in May. Come on. What? Ew. This is really gross looking. Well, okay. Hold the phone. I'm going to get a can opener and actually open that thing up big time. Okay, as you can see, I got the can opener to cut it open. Let's take that off. That's very gelatinous. That looks really gross. Are you supposed to mix this with something? It doesn't say to do so. Get ready for some pretty gross imagery. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like, yeah, this is, it looks like cream of mushroom soup. Hang on, before I down that, I gotta check the instructions. It has no instructions. It has no, please mix with water. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try it. Oh, good Lord. That is like drinking slime. That's okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it, and then maybe I'll try mixing it with something, and maybe I'll Google how you're supposed to properly drink Irish moss. I mean, the fact it comes in a can leads me to think I'm supposed to mix this with something. But you know what? For the sake of the video, let's try this out like this. Okay, you know what? That's not terrible. That tastes really, really nice. It's a sweet, it's like somebody liquefied yogurt. As far as the flavor is concerned, good Lord, certainly as far as the consistency. What, is it separated in there? Ew, that looks gross. Anyway, all right, well, as instructed, I'm gonna serve it chilled with an ice cube or two. Maybe 3. Okay. And I'm just going to get a spoon. Maybe let that stir up a bit. Okay, well, I've mixed it with a bit of water, so at least now it's a little more milky. I did Google it. Unfortunately, most results are how to prepare my Irish moss. If you get some out of the sea, here's how to make it into something drinkable. But it doesn't say how you're supposed to actually drink it out of a can. Given this weird viscosity, I'm going to assume this is right. Splash of water just to loosen it up. A couple of ice cubes. Because the flavor was pretty good. Now that I've done that, does that make it better? Does it make it worse? What is this like? Here we go. About the same. So yeah, I'm going to recommend anybody who wants to buy a can of moss, mix it with a little bit of water. I don't know, a couple of tablespoons worth just to loosen it up, just to make it more of a milky consistency, almost like a milkshake is really what it looks like. The flavor, now that I've had a little bit of it as in its milkshake form, it does have a weird What would I describe that as? I mean, yes, yogurt-ish, a liquefied yogurt, but there is a hint of grain, not graininess, not like rough to the teeth. I mean the flavor of grain. I'm tempted to say almost grassy, but of course I'm sure psychologically I'm thinking, well, it's moss. Of course it's got a grassy flavor, but I don't know that that's true. It is hinting to me more of a, what the heck flavor is that? Barley? Yeah, like a barley flavor as a milkshake. A barley milkshake. That's what Irish moss is like, I guess, out of a can. Weird stuff. Let's down the rest of it here. There is definitely another flavor in there. It's killing me to try and identify it. It's flavorsome. It's nice. It goes down very well. Well, I mean, except for that weird viscosity. I wonder why they say you should serve it chilled. What's wrong with it if it's not chilled? Would it be kind of grim? I guess in a way, like milk, you don't really want to drink it if it's not cold. Like room temperature milk is a bit gross, right? So in the same sense, this stuff at room temperature wouldn't be ideal either. But man, that is bizarre stuff. What on earth were the Jamaicans thinking by making Irish moss flavored drink? Is this a Jamaican thing? Is this an Irish thing? What is this? What is Irish moss? It was just sitting there on the shelf and I thought, right, I got to try that stuff out. And now I'm even more confused than when I started. So if anybody knows, if anybody's got any experience with drinking Irish moss, please tell me, because I am mystified. I don't get it. However, that was an interesting little journey. All right, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.